I got you.
Battle wrap up, baby. We back. You know what time it is. You got your boy Zion, your boy Jay Smitty, man.
What to do? Yes, sir.
This is the Murder Mook, Tay Roc Recap. This is the Murder Mook card. What they call it? The night of 30s?
They don't have a name. It's just called they were calling it the 30 card basically,
The
but
30
no, it's
card.
just the Mook Tay Roc card. Yeah,
I like the name of that 30 card, and we'll get to that. But okay, let's run through the card. Let's run through the lineups real quick, man. What
let's
you
get
think of
it.
that the Loso and EK battle? What you think?
I like the battle. I know people were tripping on the undercard. You know what I mean? Oh, we call it undercard, but it's not undercard. The other battles that are on the card.
Right.
And my opinion is if I got to pay Mook an exorbitant amount of money, I'm gonna have to recoup. So I can't have Mook serve Calico Shine. I mean, it's gonna be a $500,000 card or a $250,000 card, and they're not turning out that type of money, especially with no door, no gate, no nothing. So with that said, I'm gonna get real quick on that one. 30. It's close to a body bag for me. Loso.
Hey.
Loso was amazing. His angles were amazing. His flow, his delivery. I mean, you don't even notice he don't curse. And there's really no gun
Right.
bars. So
That's
to have
crazy.
no curse and no gun bars and to do what he did, you know what I mean? And to come up with it, it was just like Loso was great.
I agree.
So 30 for Loso, and I think that Loso needs to get more plates, but I like Loso where he's going.
Yeah, I think I could see a 30, but I was calling it 2-1, but I wasn't mad at a 30. I think Loso edging.
What round you were giving it on the one?
I think the first round. I think Kennedy first round was dope. His first round was dope, man. I like his he's creative to me. You know what I'm saying? He's low key creative, but I ain't mad at the 30. I ain't mad at the 30.
Yeah, nobody bag, but it was dark for Kennedy in that.
Mm-hmm. All right. Second battle was yeah, who was the second battle? I'm tripping. Damn, who was the second battle?
Oh, let's see. We know it wasn't
Oh, I'm
wasn't
tripping.
Holmesy
Jerry West. It was Jerry West and Bar God
and Danny.
and Danny Myers.
Yeah. Danny Myers is always dope. Stumbled in the second, got it back. Much respect to Danny for doing that. I think that artists, especially professionals, just like if you get an interception, you don't just go to the shower. You know what I mean? You come back, you throw the ball, you complete your round, and complete your round, even with the choke. Jerry West was just
I think I'm losing you, fam. You can hear me?
the third by a large margin. But I like Jerry. You paused.
Okay, I can hear you.
There we go.
We good. So you gave Jerry 30?
It's the pandemic. Yeah, I gave Jerry a 30.
It's because Michigan lost yesterday. That's all. All right, so Jerry West 30. I agree. B-Dot and Holmesy. Let me just
Battle
say.
of the night.
Oh.
Artist.
Okay.
Artist of the night.
Battle rapper of the night.
Battle rapper of the
night. Okay.
A battle of the night, sorry.
Okay, but you gave it to B-Dot. Battle rapper of the night was B-Dot, right?
Good.
It's a pandemic, man. Pandemic's going crazy, bro. It's the pandemic, man. It's that Black African power.
You paused.
It's that Black African power, man.
Hold on 1 second.
We good. It's that Black African power, dog.
Man, dude. B-Dot every round though.
B-Dot every
was
round.
abusive. Javante Davis abusive.
Ooh, left uppercut.
And make your soul leave your body. That soul left his body. Holmesy, let me give Holmesy some credit because I ride him a little bit. Give him some credit. The moment wasn't too big for him.
The opponent was.
Like you're too soon.
Mm-hmm.
It's like fucking Cardi B and you're 18 years old. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna turn out good for you.
Right.
You know what I mean? You need some more run before you get to the big park your Mack truck in the little garage. You know what I mean? So,
right.
But from an attitude and a moment perspective, he had that. From a content perspective, he tried to have that. He doesn't have enough. He's not skilled enough to do what he was trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
Still did try to do it, but wasn't skilled enough. B-Dot was just so far above him. It wasn't just the 30. It was how masterful the 30 was.
I agree.
It was just, I mean, like the angles that he used. Look at the angles that he used on somebody you really don't know.
Yeah, I know none of that about. Well, I know a little bit off of the interview with Math, and my expert opinion with Holmesy. But outside of that, I didn't really know too much personal stuff about him. But the with the aggression that B-Dot had, the conviction in his voice,
yes,
it was just like powerful, man. I was just like, oh, when he was in his shit, man, fuck this punk ass $25,000, that punk ass tournament. I was just like, oh my god. And then
but
he
here's
started
the
talking
thing: the greatest part you pointed out was B-Dot's defense.
Oh my god, dude, he's unfazed.
Nigga twisting his hair.
He's unfazed.
Nigga twisting his hair like there was nothing that you were saying he even had to even. You weren't even a threat.
Exactly. You know how he would like the Mook battle, right? Tay Roc would say something, Mook might chuckle, Mook kind of shake his head a little bit. All right, that was dope. Like B-Dot, he's not showing anything. He was not entertained at all.
He was like, they got me up here with this bullshit.
Exactly.
Not on you, Holmes, and like your bullshit. Just you're too soon.
It's too soon. This ain't the right competition.
No, you need to be a lot more seasoned. The moment wasn't too big for you. You handled the moment well, and you wrote well for your level of writing.
Mm-hmm. It's like when you're hooping, you playing basketball against somebody, and you can see the move they're about to do, and you're like, oh, that's a good ass move. But I know that move, so I'm gonna steal it before you even get to do it. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, hey, I know what you're about to do. That's a good. I can see where you're going with that, but let me show you how I'm a little better. But yeah, I gave it a B-Dot, man. I gave B-Dot a 30.
Okay. Body bag or no?
Oh hell yeah! People kept saying that it was a gentleman's 30. I thought he bodied this.
He zipped him. I thought he zipped him all the way up.
I was waiting for X Factor to come out. I thought X Factor was gonna come out with the body bag, that bitch body splash, and use Arsenal dress. And use Arsenal dress out of bag. That's what I was waiting for, man. But all right, man.
Yeah, that was about it. All right.
Let's go. A main event.
Yeah.
URL smack. You know what I'm saying? The recap, man. This is what everybody wanted to hear. This is what everybody coming to this page and this channel to see, man. They want to know the Mook and Tay Roc recap. First round. Smack comes out. No crowd.
Time.
Okay.
Time.
Okay.
Question before we start this. 2 questions. Before we even start, because we're going to actually break them down. How do you feel about they're watching the fan vote? How do you feel about the fan vote?
I don't like the fan vote, and here's why. I feel that, especially while you're allowed to see the chat and what people are saying in the chat before you actually vote, there's too many because it's too many like big time battle rappers in this chat that's swaying other people's opinion. You got Arsenal in the chat talking about Mook is trash, and like you got people just in the surfing the chat. People in the chat just, bro, like that's biased as fuck. You feel me? Like that's biased as hell. So if you're going to allow the fan vote,
let me ask you this.
I don't want to see no comments.
Let me ask you this. the the fan vote since the advent of the fan vote on caffeine has probably been 99% accurate of what every blogger, commentator, media, battle rapper says, almost verbatim of what we. So why is it right at that point with the exact same people in the chat and wrong at this point? That's all. And then we can go.
I don't know. I don't. You say 99% accurate.
Right. In other words, there hasn't been one. If there's been one, maybe there's one, but there hasn't been one battle that it hasn't been exactly what people felt about the round. The only, you know what I mean, as far as understanding, you know what I mean. But
You said 40 bars. You said 40 bars choked in the second round. They still gave it to her over
correct,
surf,
but
right?
correct. So that's exactly what I'm saying. They're not necessarily going by, because we got two different flux of people. You have people like us that's been watching battle rap forever. When you choke, you lose the round, right?
Yeah.
You got some people that say choke, she choked, but they don't feel like she lost the round. So let me set this, and then we'll go into the battle and let you set the tone. Question is, if we're going round by, do you score round by round, or do you score the battle?
I'm scoring the battle, and here's why.
Okay.
And I feel that there can be rounds that's powerful enough to win the battle. There could be a third round Lux that wins the battle. There could be a third round Math Hoffa versus Tay Roc. That's like, fuck. Like, the second round might have been close, but this third was so lopsided. He made up for that second round. You know what I'm saying? Like, it can be shit like that to me. When you got a third round, that's just like, that's crazy. It's like,
okay. I can't look at it like that, but I do look at it like that. I can't, because it's got to be consistent. It can't be rounds when it's convenient and battle when it's not. So if we're going to score the battle, we're going to score the battle. All right. So with that said, set it off. You were saying that Smack walked out. There was no crowd. Set that off.
yeah, man, Smack came out, you know, say he had to get the feel. He wanted to get the old school feel, man. He didn't want no gas. He didn't want none of the biasness. He wanted the Smack versus URL, a straight up fade, heads up, 1-on-1, straight up fade. And it was weird because all the other battles they flipped the coin backstage, and whoever they came out to rap, whoever went first, they just went first. Smack flipped the coin this time. I thought that was pretty interesting. You feel me? Like in front of the camera, which was dope. What you think of that? You thought that was all
I love
right?
that.
You love that? Yeah, me
Yeah, I
too.
thought that was good. Yeah, I thought that, gave you that old feel.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Then, hey, Tay Roc called tails. He chose Mook to go first, and Mook set it off. What you think of Mook first round?
Okay. This is how I looked at it. I'm going to give you my real time and then my rewatch and my understanding.
Okay.
Mook's first round was excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Mook's delivery was excellent. Mook's cadence was excellent. Mook didn't change himself, but he changed his cadence. He changed his content. He changed his pacing. You understand what I'm saying? He changed his intonations too. Had character.
He did.
And he got right to business. He got right to business. A few dry spots, but nobody's perfect. But nothing that I could complain about there. For his first round, I'd scored a 9 on my scale of 1 to 10. I'd scored it a 9.
Okay.
On first watch. On first watch.
First watch, yeah, I was hyped, man. I thought first watch. I agree. All the points you hit on, I agree absolutely. Mook came out like he wanted to rap. You feel me? Like he came out like he was serious with this shit. Like he came out like he wasn't here to play.
Yes.
I absolutely agree, man. I thought the way that he attacked the fight with Briz and T Top at Summer Impact too, I thought that shit was clever. I thought
the spin was really the spin on that was incredible.
how you gonna
He
tell me I
spun
ran?
that.
How you gonna tell me I ran? When I saw you got your eye racked, like that's like the shit that he was. Oh my gosh, like I thought it was fire, man. I thought the
Was it the
bars was
first round when he said I was just doing what you wanted me to do? Y'all said I take too long to get to the
get
punch.
straight to the punch. Oh,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought it was clever, man. And although he wasn't like back to back punching, like I thought every punch landed when he was scheming, telling his stories, and he came to the punch. It landed, man. Like the Verb battles and some of the other battles, his punches weren't landing to me in those battles. He had some
None of them. Yeah.
clever schemes and setups, but the punch didn't land. Every punch in that first round hit for me. It hit, man. I thought it was dope, man. So I think a 9 is solid. I agree with a 9. I thought it was
All
dope.
right. So on before we go to Rock, on my second watch, it was a 10.
Yeah, I think
Se-
first round was flawless on
yeah,
a
yeah.
rewatch.
On my second watch, it was a 10. My first watch, it was a 9, and maybe I had expectations. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
he was just right there on him. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But when I rewatched it, I was like, okay, that was a 10 round.
Yeah, there was some stuff that I think I overlooked because I was just so in like I was so ready for some of the punches that came
Mm-hmm.
when he wasn't punching like that.
He wasn't. Yeah.
He had like the Mike Jackson scheme at the beginning, like the whole beat it and bad. And he was moonwalking off stage. You look bad. Like all that shit he was saying was fire, bro. It was I thought it was dope, man. Mook is the Mook. Listen, I give it a 10. Let's go. I give it a 10. So Tay Roc goes, and another thing about Mook, he had those whole contact bars, like talking about,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying, like talking about the contacts that Tay Roc was wearing and
Mm-hmm.
shit. And of course, Tay Roc had the contacts in, like played right into his hands. Of course, he was dressed up like Dracula, played right into Mook's hands. So Tay Roc came out, and I think he came out with, I was not surprised. I was pleased that he at least addressed that whole fight shit in the first round. He addressed it up front. He addressed the Briz situation, how he could have been more loyal to Briz. He at least addressed that in the first round. I still think he lost the first round though.
Okay. First watch, I had Tay Roc winning the first round.
Okay.
I had it debatable, but I edged Tay Roc a bit.
Why though? Why?
I
Like
edged
first
Tay Roc
watch.
because on first watch, I edged Tay Roc because I felt like Tay Roc had more punches than Mook did. Watching it back, Mook had already Mook worked on me through the battle. You see what I'm saying? Because what he wove together made me like, I probably shouldn't have gave him that round. You feel what I'm saying? Because
Mm-hmm.
Mook was drawing a picture, and so if your expectation is 4 punches, 2 haymakers around, let's just say, if that's your expectation, at least give me that. Mook wasn't giving you that. Mook was drawing imagery. He was had a slow burn, not a slow delivery, but a slow
Yeah.
burn, all impactful, all real. When he was talking, he was like, no, because Calico says I just talk real talk. You feel me?
Right. Right.
But Mook was like, nah, these is my bars ain't I ain't busting guns in all of my bar. That's not how this is going.
Mm-hmm.
I give you facts.
Mm-hmm.
So what he did was he disarmed me with Tay Roc. Tay Roc looked like, I want to say it, a clown could never be it, right? Let me just say something to you. Why that stuck is because this nigga dressed up on Halloween like Dracula with the eyes, with the whole outfit, and the nigga saying a clown could never be it. Number one. Number two, we saw what happened when shit goes down.
Shit got
So
real.
all your screaming and all of your hype and all of your holler doesn't work against the man that you were could have done it against.
Mm-hmm.
So in the moment of expecting, Tay Roc didn't impress him. First of all, let me just say this: the Daylight Tay Roc was tremendously better than this Tay Roc. I was expecting at least that Tay Roc.
But you gave it to Tay Roc in the first round at first watch, though.
But first watch but I'm telling you why. Because it gave me more of what I was getting ready to, what I wanted.
What you wanted to see
in
at
a
the
battle
moment.
rap, right?
Okay.
Wasn't I didn't peep. Remember this: we don't have nothing to Mook to even kind of set your mind to expect. I know what to expect with Lux.
Mm-hmm.
I know what to expect with B Dot. Mook didn't know what to expect. Second watch, Tay Roc, it was a 10-8 round. Mook.
You gave the second round of Mook?
I mean, excuse me. We were on the first round. On the first round, excuse me. On the first round, 10-8 round, Mook.
On the rewatch.
Second watch.
Okay.
Rewatch. Yeah. And that's real.
No.
You know, and 10-8, not 10-9.
Oh, I agree. Because
it was 10-8.
Right, Rock rounds was light to me, bro. Like,
but I'm gonna tell you why they were light, real quick. This is why they were light. Rock they played Rock in two ways. One, no people.
That hurt.
You cannot rap better than Mook. We know y'all can't rap. You can't rap better than Mook. You can't rap better than Lux. You're not rapping better than Daylight. You're not rapping better than Shine. You're not rapping better than B-Dot. Those niggas can rap.
Mm-hmm. 100%.
So, Silent Room, 100% goes to Mook because all you're doing is listening. There's no interruptions. There's no nothing. Second way that they played Rock was in all of the free hype.
Mm-hmm.
They kept saying all you do is gun bars. Gun bars ain't gonna be enough, and he kept saying, "I know." They took him out of what he does best.
Yep.
If you're going to lose doing what you do. But the gun bars didn't work for him because he didn't pop when Mook was there.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
You look like a little boy at that point. So that's why, to me, he was like, second round, Mook, incredible.
Oh, man.
Mook, incredible. So Mook went from here to me. Now, this is first watch. So now I have Mook having the second.
Okay. Yeah, first watch, I thought Mook took the second. No debate. Oh, no, I'm sorry. The first watch, I thought it was debatable.
No. Yeah.
The first watch, I'm tripping. The first watch, second round, I thought it was debatable because Mook, first round was fire. First watch. Second round, I still thought it was fire, but I thought Tay Roc had a much better second round than he did his first round. So, Mook said some shit in that round. Bro, Mook hit him with that. Your boy Bear, your Paul Bear. Then he came back like, hold on, but the performance with that though. So Mook purposely, he was close to him, up close. It was like your boy Bear, your Paul Bear. He backed up. Hold on, let me bring that back for you. He tiptoed back to him, like just the performance in that. Like Mook is a fucking genius when it comes to this, man. Like even in the other bar where he was talking about all the people that left Cave Gang. He was like, he said, your boy Av, he said, Av leave. You see what that leaves you, right? Some C shit, right? So he backed up and was like, hold on. Now when AVE leave the cave, you left with C, right? Like that shit, the way he performed that was incredible, man. Like, that's where Mook don't get enough credit for his performance. When he was talking about the official.
Gonna get that.
When he was talking about official, he looked at the camera. Sorry, official. Like the way he just performing, looking at the camera, talking to like, dude, I thought it was masterful, man. But with that, though, I thought Rock had a much better second round. I thought Rock first watch.
Yeah, and if anybody gives Rock the second, I'm with it. I'm not arguing it. Here's my thing. Official said that wasn't true. That part was.
She said it in the comments. I heard. I didn't see. I wasn't watching it on the actual screen, so I don't know. I didn't see the comment.
Here's where I am right now. so you'll know. Fake angles gonna call. I can't take fake angles.
He put
Not
that on.
made.
He put that on his mama though.
No,
He put that
no,
on his
no,
mama.
no. He also said the tape will be out someday.
Who said the tape will be
Yep.
out today?
Mook, you'll hear the tape tomorrow, which was yesterday.
Okay.
But here's what I'm saying. Not mad. I hate the reason I'm gonna take that angle out.
Okay, that's fine.
Because I hate that. Okay.
So the official
Still
was only one.
flames.
That was only one, like 116 maybe for the official joint.
I don't know, but that angle, that training angle.
The trending angle. Okay, that was third round, so that was a little different.
Right,
Okay.
but I'm just saying but given the picture with you spreading your ass cheeks.
Yeah.
This is leading to that.
Right,
I'm gonna
right.
remove that from that, and still gonna give Mook. On first watch, I gave Mook the second.
Okay.
Second, I appreciated it more.
Yeah, Mook second round.
So I gave Mook second. The highest I could give it on a scale of 1 to 10 is 10, but I would have given it a 12 if I could. But I gave Rock a 9.
Okay. Yeah, Rock had a 9. He had a much better round than his
Rock
first.
a 9. So if somebody likes what Rock does, though, you follow what I'm saying?
Right.
More than what like, this is the round where you could say 2-1.
Yeah, but
not that I'm mad. I don't see a 2-1. I think as people are gonna rewatch it, they're not gonna feel that way.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
but
absolutely.
on first look, once again, we're used to getting things,
right?
And so, we weren't getting
it. Here's the thing that killed me with Mook. I mean, with Rock. So, if you were watching, not you, but meaning Rock, if Rock was watching Mook and his blogs that he's done, in the math, Hoffa's my expert opinion. I know that came out like 2 or 3 days, maybe 2 days before the battle, so it's probably too late to switch it up. He was telling you like the shit that Tay Roc talks about. Mook basically said, "I'm gonna disarm all of that. You're not gonna fake. You're not gonna kill me. You're not gonna tell me I'm broke, and then tell me in your next bar that you're gonna kill me on a yacht. So if I'm broke, how the fuck did I get on a yacht?" Like he said all that shit to Math Hoffa talking about Tay Roc, right? Like, so basically everything that Tay Roc talked about, like, bro, how many different ways you gonna kill me? And he even had that shit at the beginning of each round. And he was like, "Are you telling me how you gonna kill me? I'm just sitting here trying not to laugh." Like that shit was like you said, it took everything Rock low-key said away. Like, so when Rock hit some like crazy gun bar about how I'm gonna murder everything. I'm gonna take murder out. I'm a rated R movie. He said, "I'm gonna
Speaking of that,
so hold on. Look, he said, "I'm going to take murder out. I'm a rated R movie." So if you're a rated R movie, you're going to leave murder in the movie, right? If you take the murder out of the movie, it's not a rated R movie anymore. It's like a PG-13 or some shit, right? So just little shit like that, man. Like, the shit don't make sense, bro.
But I was the lollipop, you sucker, the doctor. Like, there was some candy. Gosh. You're just a candy rapper with 4 bars. You were
a Kit Kat, for real.
I was disappointed in the ambulance. You don't stand a chance. No.
Yeah.
No.
And then he had the nerve to talk shit about Mook and say, and he said it in his face off, and he opened his first round with that whole.
The hypocritical.
You said you were hypocritical than a dying hippopotamus. That makes sense though, right? I mean, if you think about it, like, I mean, in terms of like the wordplay, whatever. But like,
right, but okay. So whack line.
It's a whack line.
Just like whiskey business. Whack line. We all got. Y'all gonna have some reaches or Absolutely. Some shit that you try.
Like Good
that
said,
don't
Bambi.
work.
Like when Good said, "You're gonna die here, dear Bambi."
Toy odor. We're gonna talk about Goods before we leave. Remind me. Toy odor. I let that can ring.
That can ring.
What? Yeah. They got. Look. Everybody got some. When you trying shit, you trying shit. I ain't hating on a nigga for trying shit. I'm not gonna dock him for trying it.
Right.
I'm just gonna be like, that shit didn't work.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that shit not working.
So second round, you gave it So second round, you gave it to Mook.
Mook 10-9.
10-9. So third round comes, man.
No talking.
Oh, man.
Let's go
got in his
with rocks.
shit.
No. Let's go with rocks round. Really go to Mook.
I didn't like Tay Roc's third round. I didn't think it was. I didn't care for it.
It was long.
It was long.
And it wasn't good.
I didn't think so, dude. I don't. There's not that to me. There's not one memorable, quotable line to me in Rock's third round.
It wasn't good. He was done.
He was defeated.
Yeah, he was done because there was no. He kept yelling to the back.
Yeah.
Because he didn't have it.
Mm-hmm.
He needed
validation. He needed that validation.
Yeah, and without it, yes, he ain't feeling it. He can't get it. Mook, third round, your mom's a bitch. Now, the way he crafted that, the way he crafted the British shit, the way that he crafted how he felt about his mom and his mom started talking.
Oh, man.
And Karma's a bitch.
Yeah, Karma's a bitch. Oh, man.
Everything that he did in that third round was, it's not a Lux round. Let's not play. But it was such a great round. I'm going to put it right up there, though. It was a great great round.
Is it like, an A-Verb Hitman round?
No. Because there's nothing legendary that came out of that.
Oh, man.
No, but you that's how you talk to your son is people were quoting that night.
Yeah.
People are quoting Mook's body of work.
Yeah.
My body of work or body of work. But yeah, I think Mook is a different painter. I understand what he's doing now. So now when he raps, it's gonna be way better for me.
Yeah.
His body of work is what it is.
Yeah, man.
I had Tay Roc a 10-8 round, and 8 was being generous. I mean, a Mook a 10-8 round.
Yeah.
I gave Rock a 8 generously.
Yeah.
Very generously on an 8. Tay Roc can't do what he tried to do. Can I say that? He had all the angles, man.
Yeah.
Let me just tell you something. I thought about if I was gonna battle Mook, I was using the white girl saying nigga ain't, and he was on the podcast with just you. That was something that you a B-Dot or anybody or Lux. That's a round.
T-Top would have crafted a round for that.
That entire round was supposed. That is a win. Every angle that Tay Roc had was a good angle. He was not good at doing angles.
So I don't think he had any angles in the battle at all. I think he just brought up situations. He brought up.
I agree with you. I agree with that. I can agree with that.
Yeah, he brought up Math Hoffa. He brought up T-Rex and the fake chain shit. He brought up the white girl saying nigga. He just mentioned that shit in the midst of 100 different battles or different bars. You feel me?
But because he didn't have it though, Smith. That's exactly the problem.
Exactly.
He doesn't. He couldn't. The Matt Hoffa situation and the white girl got you too. The Matt Hoffa 1 round, that's white girl round. 1 round. There's no way you lose that with those 2 things.
It's a whole fucking round.
It's with the Black Lives Matter shit going on, the thing that you could have crafted that shit so fucking beautiful, but he doesn't craft angles. So, he crafts punches.
Exactly.
Gun bar punches.
As battle rap fans, right? And we've been watching it. We've been in the culture in terms of our how we watching this shit involved with it, the fans that we are, whatever. We know enough. And we're just the fan. We don't even know these niggas personally. We know enough. Right. We know enough from all the blogs, all the videos over the last 10, 12, 15 years where Mook and Math have been going at it, or and Math and Dot Mob have been going at
Mhm.
it. And then they recently turned the cheek and now they're friends or whatever, right? They're cool, they solid. To your point, that's a whole now he knows niggas. He was a part of Dot Mob. He knows people, he knows Math, homies, and all. You mean to tell me you can't craft a whole round on that shit?
Man, if the first his first one should have been the white girl, and he should have crafted a whole race round on that shit. He should have made look Mook, should have made the culture look at Mook like Verb did, not one of us.
That's what I'm saying, bro. And then
Verb did that off a podcast.
off a podcast, bro.
How in the hell did you have that and miss that?
But then you got
Then the math round, but Tay Roc can't do it.
but even in math, so
Hold on one second. Keep going.
take half of your round, take half the round on the math off a situation. Take the other half of the round on how are you cool with Calico? How you and Calico in a rap group when on Calico versus K Shine, y'all damn near was about to fight on stage. Like, come on, like, you gotta pull all that shit together, man. Like, you have material, man, but you just rap with Mook, man. I've been telling niggas this shit when the battle was booked. I said, bro, I don't care what Daylight said, you can't rap with this dude. You feel me?
No, you can't. You can't rap with Mook, not one bit.
At
Well,
all.
we knew that he couldn't rap with Mook because he's not a rapper. He's a battle rapper.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That makes
Absolutely.
sense?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely, man. I gave it Mook 3-0. If somebody told me they gave Tay Roc the second round, you're just interested in punchline bars, and I'm okay with that. If that's what your preference is, it is what it is. If you're just interested in like hearing the easy setups, the punchlines, and just you're not interested in hearing a story and watching a story unfold and hearing how it plays out, yeah, okay, go with Tay Roc. I get it. If that's your preference, but I gave it to Mook 3-0, man. I think Mook was just on another level. I think Tay Roc bars, if you switch Mook with Duke, it could have been for some nigga named Duke on the corner. He could have spit Duke, and all Mook shit was crafted specifically for Tay Roc. If Smack would
I
have
will
canceled,
put it to you like this.
if Smack would have canceled the battle 2 days before the event, Tay Roc could have saved those rounds for Rum Nitty. And he could just switch it up one or two things. Take out the Dot Mob piece, take out one other bar. He could have used those same bars from Rum Nitty. Mook would have trashed all the bars he had because all that shit was crafted for Tay Roc. That's a fucking performer, man. That's a battle rapper, dude.
Let me say this: we have been, and I don't want to, I want to say it just like this. There's battle rapping, and there's people who can rap that battle.
Exactly.
The 4-bar setups, what everybody, this is why they hated Lux or hated. When I say hated, I use that loosely, style wise. You
Right.
understand what I'm saying? If you could rap, you got to dumb it down because everybody, the crowd doesn't pay $100 to listen to what Mook did.
Mm-hmm.
This leans towards Mook. This leans towards daylight. Daylight. This leans towards Lux. This is where I would be battling. If I'm a rapper's rapper, which they are, Mickey Facts, people like that. If I'm a rapper's rapper, this is where I'm rapping. Because this is the best time for me to build my name up, my game up.
Mm-hmm.
Because I will say this: Mook was so good, very good, that he solidified to me. He lost one to Verb, which makes sense, but came back and what he did to Tay Roc and how he made Tay Roc look. I'm not going to be funny, but I almost don't want to hear Tay Roc no more. Like, and I like listening to him, but Mook just took a lot of the. Tay Roc needs to sit down for a bit, kind of like what Calico had to sit down for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
After Lux, reinvent yourself a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're not good at angles. You're really not. Like you said, you just bring up situations, but that ain't angles.
It's not an angle. Yeah, you just mentioned that I used to sell drugs and I got beat up and arrested one night. That's not an angle. Now, if you attack that and you create a whole round off of that situation, then that's the angle you're taking. But because you mentioned the shit. So if you was to ask if Tay Roc came up to you right now and said, "I'll give you half of my back end on my check if you can tell me what angle did I take in the second round," what would you say?
Once you said that he brought up situations, I agree with you.
You would have
Like,
nobody can tell you what angle Tay Roc took in that battle.
so let me shoot this to you. This is how I see this battle, and I give him. I got frustrated, which I like how you said it. When people see it a different way, because this is a subjective thing.
Yeah,
You may not. Nobody's stupid for not liking what Mook does. You feel me? Yet and still, if you watch battle rap and you understand the construct, I can understand why you could give Tay Roc 2-1. You gave him the first and the second and not the third.
yeah,
But when you watch it back, don't be stuck in your way.
I agree.
It's okay because I can understand that if when I watched Surf versus Lux, even though Lux won, Lux still didn't give. I know what I wanted from Lux. He didn't give it to me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I can still go back and say he won that, but he still didn't give me what I wanted. So now I have to change what I want from him. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When I look back at it, I had 2-1 on Mook. I had 2-1 Mook. When I went back, I found it was 3-0 Mook. And I'm going to give you a quick example. I had Rum Nitty first and second over T-Top.
Okay.
Until the third round happened, which then made me readjust how I saw.
He
You
brought
see
the
what I'm saying?
Walmart. He brought the Walmart.
Yeah, the self-checkout. Self-checkout. So people can say, well, no, that's just one round. We're doing round by round. That's unfair. This is why I'm saying what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. Because if a person, depending upon the artist, if you're just doing the 4-bar setups, you're right. Y'all can judge those by bars. Who was hot? Because they're almost doing the same thing.
Right.
But when you have a different rapper, you have to judge the entire battle. Mm-hmm. Another one. I gave Lux first and second against Averb. I gave Lux first and second. Every time I listen back, but I like what
Lux was saying. Lux was saying some
shit. Way more than I. And so I understand why somebody could then go back and say, Verb won the battle.
Right.
But to me, Verb won the battle. For the culture, won the battle. 40 bars for the culture, won the battle. I still had Lux 1 and 2. So you could still be both ways. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when you're dealing with Mook or you're dealing with Lux or you're dealing with Daylight, you're dealing with these people, you have to judge the battle, not the rounds. You could judge the rounds for fun, but you have to look at the totality because a person is painting a picture.
Exactly.
You don't.
Exactly.
He started with what when Mook started. He started with disarming him. Then he started taking him all the way down to, oh, I'm going to deal with Summer Reloaded. I'm going to deal with where you were. I'm going to deal with where I was. I'm going to deal with how your bars are. I'm going to deal with your style. I'm going to deal with your situation about Briz. He took all the blame off of Briz, put it on you, and said Briz should be your ass. Called you disloyal, and you already counter-wrote, yeah, I should have been more loyal to Briz.
More loyal. That made it worse. That
was bad. I was like, oh, my nigga.
That made it worse.
I was like, oh, that means you're a
Yeah, man. That made it worse, man. That whole you a snake shit.
With my brother.
My dog, my dog froze up.
You did nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Mook was. That's where the battle has to be judged from this point. We're gonna come back. Hold on. We gonna come back as Pandemic TV, baby. There we
It's
go. We're
pandemic
back on
TV,
Pandemic
man.
TV.
They know what it is, man. Everybody and their mama got Wi-Fi right now, charging up, zooming, and everything, man.
So yeah, no,
Yeah,
I
man.
look at it from that point. It was one. It was the. I'm happy now. Now I can feel good about Mook.
Mm-hmm.
Now I can say okay, and and I swear to you, I don't know Mook, but if Mook sat in front of you in a dark moment, he would say, "I needed this."
Yeah, yeah, oh yeah,
He was like, "I needed this because I can't know who I am like this, and have people calling me the gold and all of this type of stuff. Yet I just lost Verb. I just had some buffoonery at some Impact.
yeah.
Briz pulled out on me. You know what I mean? Like there's nothing for me in
Right.
this era. Now he has something for him in this era. I'm very happy for that.
Yeah, I agree, man. Shout out to Mook. Shit with the um. I would like to call it the comeback of the year, man. I mean, obviously he battled. He's
Yeah.
not a coming back in the sense of
No, we can
what
say
like
he's coming back. No.
yeah.
He's done. Verb was 2 years ago.
That's what I'm saying. Like that shit
So
was a
yeah.
comeback of the year for me, man. Because I think I think he had a lot of pressure on him too. Like with Math saying he heard the rounds and he thought the shit was gonna be incredible. He was, hey, Math wasn't lying. Math says you're gonna have to
Well,
listen to it and really pay
he
attention.
yeah, Mook, but Mook let a lot of what I liked about Mook. Mook let a lot of people hear his rhyme
Yeah, yeah. A lot of people said they heard Mook shit.
because Mook that tells you how much he gave a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Because he was like, I need niggas to tell me is this shit gonna pop.
Right, exactly. Hey,
So I respect him. I respect him so much right now. Tay Roc is the only reason this ain't Battle of the Year. Even
hey,
though he was in the, but he kept talking about the Battle of the. Let's do some quick hits real quick. Tay Roc kept talking about he killed Daylight. That he lost me.
negative. I don't know why he kept saying
Like
that.
what? Where you? How did you say that in a round, nigga?
Yeah, nay, I don't know why he said that. That was
What?
ignorant. That was ignorant. That was ignorant.
You lost me.
But
Don't do that.
but
Don't mention that.
there's the buffoonery though. So if he says he killed Daylight, but he says he's killed Mook because the Sue Surf is co-signing. Oh, the polls on URL said that Mook lost 2-1. Well, the polls on URL said that Daylight won 3-0 against Tay Roc. So, like you said, do you
Well,
want to
listen,
take the poll over?
I'm a little different than you. I'm with the polls. I don't feel the polls are wrong. I'm just saying the polls are. You remember what they used to be? The polls are the new in the building.
Right? Because
Because you go,
they're reacting instantaneously. You're just
yeah,
reacting to what you see.
right. So the polls are in the building. The rewind, find, modify. When we break down, you know who won the battle.
Exactly.
So that's how you felt at that point. I got it.
So
Let me.
When Tay Roc is screaming in the back
Mhm.
saying, are y'all hearing this? He's screaming. He's giving the illusion that okay, he got people. If I'm a casual fan and I'm watching live on
Mhm.
Caffeine, and I see him reacting off the reaction he's hearing, Mook is getting reactions in the background, but Mook's not reacting to it. He's still rapping. Tay Roc is stopping to react to the reactions, so it's causing me as a casual fan to say, "Oh, he's winning because he's getting turned up off of the people in the background making noise." So I'm gonna vote for him at the end of that round. Like that's the bullshit to me.
Oh,
Like
they can vote for him because he had the red eyes. I like him.
he had a
I,
fucking
I
he had a fucking teen girl jacket on. That's a woman's
little
jacket he
Teen
had
Wolf
on.
jacket.
That's
Yeah.
a woman's jacket. You know that, right?
Uh-uh.
Yeah, I'll send it to you. So he had a woman's jacket on.
Don't do that.
I'm serious.
Come over here before I change my mind.
He had a woman's jacket on. Nah.
I think that Mook has been great. Let's take some quick hits. I was watching Goods last night
On caffeine.
on Caffeine,
Shout out caffeine.
and I was looking. Goods was talking about. He was talking about the fuckery at the polls and things of that nature, and that's probably why he doesn't want to wrap up there or whatever it is. And I just like I wish I knew Goods to say stop,
He didn't. He don't want to
dude.
rap on caffeine because of what?
the fuckery of the polls or whatever it is. Get the fuck out of here. Stop.
Goods is full of shit. Goods is
Full.
full of shit.
Yeah, dickhead. Here's the thing, nigga. Your entire persona is based off of a crowd.
I agree.
No crowd. None of that shit gonna even matter. I'm the one cup. I'm the henny goods, the smooth goods. It won't matter, dude. You play primarily to the crowd. Period. No crowd. You don't have bars like that.
Who would you want to see if Goods was to come battle on Caffeine? Who would you want to see him battle against?
I would really like to see Goods versus Lux.
Oh, would you?
Yeah, because you need Goods. Goods is not going to be able to rap. Goods' whole persona is cool. I don't give a fuck. I make money. Y'all get out, suck my dick. Y'all don't have to be in here. All of this shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Shit is weak. Shit is petty. Nobody quoting Goods like that.
You know who I want to see Goods versus?
Hmm.
And I think they did this battle, but it was so long ago. Shit don't even matter because they wasn't using no personals or no real angles. They were just rapping back then. I wouldn't mind seeing him versus Arsenal. That's a
Yeah,
Lions
but
Den history battle. They got a little history with the Lions Den and them being the first
right.
ones from that group. I wouldn't mind seeing that battle.
But I want to see him stretch though. I feel like he will battle Arsenal and they'll come out 2-1 either way or whatever that shit may be, right?
Yeah.
I want to see him stretch though. He hasn't battled nobody that has stretched him recently. Like I want to see him stretch a daylight. I want to see somebody that he can't do nothing with because his persona is a good persona for battle rap, but there's no substance with it.
Right. Right.
You know what I mean? You're supposed to do. They bought you to they bought you to Cassidy to be a sacrifice.
That's what they thought, right? Cassidy just dropped
Yeah,
the ball.
that's yeah. He dropped the ball, but that's
He
what they
dropped the
thought of you.
ball.
You was a sacrifice.
Dang, man. So all right, so yeah, you know who been calling Good's name out, right?
Who?
K-Shine. K-Shine said he want that rematch.
Oh man, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Goods is scared. Goods don't want that smoke.
Dude, listen, dude, Goods don't want to do nothing until the crowds come back.
Mm.
Zero without the crowd. He thinks he is, but he's zero without the crowd. Because when you don't have that crowd to turn to, when you walk out with the cup or whatever it is, you look like an idiot. You know what I mean? You look like an idiot. But I really want daylight and shine.
Daylight and shine. We need that daylight and shine, man.
I need daylight and shine. I need
Smack.
daylight and shine.
Listen, man, I don't even care if it's Smack or not. Whoever, somebody make that battle happen, man. Daylight, shine. You know who they
Daylight
say?
and shine. I need B Dot and on this card. Daylight and shine. B Dot and Chiller.
He just waiting for the chills.
That's gonna be. You want to talk about? My goodness.
B Dot Chiller, K Shine, Daylight.
Yeah, or Daylight Lux. Either way.
Mook, T Top. You know that's part of that's one of the three battle deals, right? The 3 deal battles is Mook and T Top.
I'm not mad at the Mook and T Top because T Top got that. Now T Top gonna do everything Rock couldn't do.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good
and
one.
T Top's funny. I still need Briz. If Briz got it, I'd still like to see that. I feel like Briz would have done better against Mook than Tay Roc did.
Yeah, Mook said that ain't gonna happen. They asked him. I heard somebody ask him, "Is he? Will he still be open to that battle?" He said, "Nah, it's a done deal. That chapter's closed." He said he wouldn't do it with T Top. I mean, with Briz.
With Briz.
Yeah.
And let me just say this on the side note on the under. That may be good for Briz because as long as you're not standing in front of the nigga that snuffed you, my machete.
Exactly. You can't tell that to him.
Yeah, your machete ain't shetty.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It was some good shit, man. It was a good card, man. Shout out to URL. Shout out to outside of that Danny stumble. I mean, I think everybody else got their bars off pretty clear, man. And I think it was dope, man. I was really impressed with B Dot, man. B Dot had fucking crazy energy, bars, all that, and then of course Mook did his thing, man.
I'd love to see Mook against B Dot, by the way.
Yeah, so look, so there's I think Hip Hop Is Real, or maybe I think Hip Hop Is Real was doing an interview with Mook as he was leaving the venue. And he ran across B Dot. B Dot was dapping him up, saying, good shit, you won, congrats, and all that, man. He was like, man, I actually learned a lot watching you battle, man. I just sitting there taking notes, blah, blah. And Mook was like, yeah, man, like, I knew you could rap, but I like tonight, he said, tonight, you ready for, you ready for him. And B-Dot was like, oh, man, like, laughing, like, B-Dot said, hey, that's your man, put that word in for me. Talking about Lux. He said, you ready for him, B-Dot and Lux. What you think? B-Dot versus Lux.
Lux will not battle B-Dot.
That's a mirror match?
Yeah, there's nothing for Lux to do. They kind of
think about the
Lux
angle.
is not gonna battle him, but he's not gonna battle him. He can only sun him for one round.
Think of the angle though. B-Dot versus Lux. He could come with that sunning approach, right? That's one Brown, the whole sun angle. You do everything I do, from the hand motions to the stutter of the words to the all that, and then he can have a whole nother round. Like B-Dot's like mentors, like Brother Polite. That's like Lux's guy or whatever.
That's what I'm saying.
That could be the second.
But that's why I'm saying he's not. That's why I'm saying when I watched Lux on My Expert Opinion, Lux was not even no. But I just think that they in the same camp, and I don't think Lux even see.
He not on Lux radar.
Yeah, because I would like to. Let me just ask you a question before we go. I know.
Yeah, no, you good. What's up?
Lux and Mook again.
Oh.
Not the next battle, but the next battle, right?
So that would be what? That would be the rubber match, right? The first one, the second one.
This will be the third one. This will break the tie. So like Mook battle one more time, Lux battles one more time, and then.
So if you're only as good as your last battle.
Okay.
If you're only as good as your last battle, Lux don't want that smoke. Lux don't.
No, he don't want that smoke.
He don't want that smoke, God.
No, but let me just say this to you. He, after being 30 by Mook, he's gonna come different.
He got to. Yeah, I agree.
He's not gonna have that. That's why I said that, because everybody keeps saying that Total Slaughter don't count, right? It counts, of course, but Total Slaughter was whack.
I don't think he was whack. My bad to cut you up. I don't think he was whack in that battle. I don't think Lux was whack. Like, bro, if you go back, rewind, fine. Lux was low key fire in that battle. Just people didn't catch people. It was too many non-battle rap fans in there. So when he's going through and breaking down the history of him and Mook, like the history of Harlem and battle rap, fans ain't reacting. But when Mook say, I'm gonna bring your champagne, it's gonna be a cold case and all this shit, the choppers like Chewbacca, blah, blah, blah. Like that's easy to digest. So people gonna go crazy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so, but this is why I said this is why Lux is wasting his talent right now. While we in COVID, this is where he needs to battle.
Yeah.
Like, this is where you need to battle. Stop chasing daylight. Daylight chasing shine.
Right.
You need to battle. Clean up JC. Do some easy work.
Yeah.
Do some easy work.
Let people remember what you got.
Exactly. But no, I don't think he would ever battle B-Dot. Okay, I'm gonna say something that's gonna be crazy, but he might not make it out of B-Dot. Because the difference between him and B-Dot is B-Dot still using guns. B-Dot still playing Pyru. B-Dot, even though he has that Lux mentality, he's still relatable because he's younger.
Yeah.
I don't see where he's gonna go with B Dot, and I don't know where B Dot's gonna go with him. But no, I would like to see Lux versus Daylight, of course. I'd like to see Lux versus Mook because how Mook is right now, because now Mook has had his moment.
Yeah.
I still want to see Mook versus Hollow. I think Hollow would have done way better, and his angles would have been better.
I don't know if I want to see Hollow no more. That's my guy. Hollow, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm saying this. I'm sorry I'm saying this. But what's the last time we seen Hollow? Danny Myers?
Danny Myers.
Like, we haven't seen him since Danny Myers, and I'm not missing him. I'm getting B-Dot. I'm getting Rum Nitty. I got Reed.
But you're not getting creativity. Like Mook is creative, B Dot's creative, everything that you're saying. But Hollow is a different level of creativity that the game doesn't have right now.
So besides Hollow, besides Mook, who would you want to see Hollow battle besides Mook?
Sean?
He would get
Hey, that's the whole point. The whole point is he would have to write right.
I don't know if Hollow got that type of material in him, dog. That's a whole different level.
Hollow had that type of material in him.
That he had that material in him. Well, he didn't ever had this K-Shine material. He had the hole so big I could fuck around and walk through him. He had that type of material. Yeah. K-Shine ain't saying that no more. K-Shine is on a whole nother level now, dog.
Okay, then, and I'd like to see Hollow and Verb.
Actual 3-round battle. I wouldn't be mad at that either. I wouldn't be mad at that. Actual full battle.
Yes, because Verb is on something else. Hollow's on something else. Feel what I'm saying?
That's a good battle. I like that.
Nobody would even be expecting that because guess what? That would be really dope.
I like that.
And Verb would like that.
Yeah, they first battle in St. Louis. They rap totally different now. They don't rap nothing like that no more.
Yeah, I would love it. I think that's what I think. Hollow and Verb would be spectacular.
And low key, Verb beat him the first time in St. Louis.
Yeah, I'm with it. At high key, he beat him.
Yeah, Verb beat him. Yeah. Verb said we were standing. He said if there was a long line of rappers trying to get signed, I'd jump up in front of you and say, "Shut up, bitch! I've been in line." Like, he said, "I cut in front of you." That's the Verb I used to love, bro. He said, "I cut in front of you and say, shut up, bitch! I've been in line." Like this.
But this Verb right here is what they call the lyrical miracle Verb.
Lyrical miracle.
Because he's spitting at rapid rate. Let me tell you something. Him versus Hollow, that would be definitely a make.
Yeah.
I think I need Tay Roc to sit down.
Tay Roc, man, go back to the lab, get your shit together. Reinvent yourself. Figure out this Fred situation.
My whole thing is with the Fred situation. I can't have it like I can't have it on my. I can't keep hanging this over my head with nothing. Everybody got tapes. They got videos, but there's no tape and there's no videos.
Yo, Tay Roc, I need you to figure out this Fred situation, dog. We tired of hearing this shit, bro. If it's true,
and not only that,
if it's true, live in your truth, man. God bless you, man. Do what you do. But if God bless you, man, be you, man. I'm not gonna judge. That's God's work, not mine. That's his job to judge people, not mine. So listen. But you know what Daylight said, right? I watched Daylight's recap of the battle. Daylight said Daylight actually spit some bar. He spit a freestyle as if he was Tay Roc. He said, Tay Roc, if I was you, I would have just admitted to it. He went on to spit a freestyle. Shit was ignorant as fuck. Hey, Daylight was ignorant as hell. Daylight said he should spit a freestyle and said, you right. I called Fred. I was lonely in the bed. Lady Caution was giving me head. Hey, I'm gonna send it to you, dog. That shit was hilarious, dog.
Dude, let me tell you this. He needs to clear his name. I love Mook. I apologize. Mook when he was talking about the chains.
That shit was
When he was
fire.
talking about
That shit was fire.
dog, when that nigga say you were fighting for chains that were fake, dude, you could just go get them all. Then you bought some more fake chains and came back. You know what I mean?
Dude, he said, "You disrespect the gangsterest vampire in the world, Dracula. How ironic! You let Dracula get something took off his neck. Oh my god, that shit was fire, dog. That shit was fire, man. Shout out to Mook, man. Shout out to Tay Roc.
And Mook, you did your numbers, man.
Did your numbers, man. Shout out to Smack Hole URL event, man. The battle wrap up, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, hit that notification, man. Content's on the way. Keep hanging with your boys, man. You know what I'm saying? We good, man.
We good.
Crazy, man.